Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this special unboxing video on a Monday, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. But what I like to do on this channel is, instead of just opening it up, I like to turn it into a bit of a guessing game as well, make it a bit of fun for everybody. So this is something, to be honest, I am really sort of quite excited about getting hold of and getting open, and indeed just doing a review on it. This is a figure that somebody asked for me to do a review on not so long ago, and let's give you a few more clues about this. And so first and foremost, I need to thank Patrick for this. Not Patrick from the Netherlands, this is Patrick from Sweden. He sent me this because I contacted him, and luckily, very luckily for me, he still had it. And I suppose that's another great thing about this community. Once you get on the Facebook groups, once you see the sellers, you get used to having a few people who you know can find and source things for you, and exactly that. So this Patrick, again from Sweden, he contacted me a couple of years back, to be honest, with well, obviously I needed this one, but there was another figure that I needed as well, and I don't want to go too much into detail about that because it'll give away too much about what this is. This is a figure that yeah, again, I really can't wait to sort of have a proper look at and have a proper play with. Like I said, I've got one already, but it's not complete at all. Whereas this one is, funnily enough, this was requested for me to do a video not so long ago, actually. And it is something that I've been meaning to get around to doing. But, and this might be a big, huge clue as well as to who it is, through a massive error on myself, by my own part. That's what I was trying to say, both of them together. I completely messed up with some figures, funnily enough, that I was sourcing. However, I remembered that Patrick, who as I say, who'd already sold me one, already had, well, he offered me this one as well, but at the time I thought, well, I don't really need it. I've got one coming in from America, and lo and behold, I didn't. So the figure itself was released in 1991. It is an exclusive, but it is not a Japanese exclusive. It is a European and Australasian exclusive. It uses its own mould, and funnily enough, I think this is one of the only figures that that's a homage to another one inside Generation 1. So it's a Generation 1 figure, but it homages another Generation 1 figure, as I said. And I love it when collectors do this. Look, this is beautiful. It's a box inside a box. It's like past the parcel, but it's exactly what I think, you know, should be happening, especially with rarer figures. And I'm not going to show you that, it's got my address on it. He's rated on the inside as well. So yes, this came out in 1991. It's quite unique because it's part of a group of figures that were unique in their own style, shall we say. This particular figure is based, or basically believed to be, a homage to a Japanese Generation 1 figure that came out 3 years beforehand. So this came out in 1991. The G1 Japanese figure it's basically believed to be a homage to came out in 1988. This 1988 Japanese figure was never released anywhere else apart from Japan, so it is a Japanese exclusive. It is one of my all-time favourite figures. It is a remold, not this, but the homage of what it is, and that's probably why I'm really excited about this, to one of my favourite figures ever. It's going to be really obvious. This was part of a group of figures. In fact, there's two parts of them. They were known as a certain style of figures, but these ones were really clever because these ones actually transformed. So yes, it was part of the Action Masters. It was one of the, as I say, it's one of the sublines. It's just wrapping paper and things everywhere here. And this is the one that I thought that I had coming over, so I didn't actually have a complete one of this. And I just checked my single one over there, and I'm really lucky that the gimmick actually works on it. This is incredibly well wrapped. But yeah, my one that's on the shelf that you will have already seen doesn't have the legs, so there's another giveaway to what clue it is. This is bags upon bags, and in fact, funnily enough, the only pieces that you can see that are wrapped up are the legs. So for those of you who don't know who it is, I'm just going to give it a few more seconds to see if you can get it. I don't think there's anything much more to say about it, unfortunately, apart from exactly that. Yeah, 1991 Australasian European exclusive. He did actually make an appearance as a character of Beast Wars, I believe, as well. And there's definitely a figure of this, but it's a Timelines BotCon one. Yeah, really luckily, I remember he'd sent me a video saying, did I want any of these figures? And of course, one of them was Omega Supreme, and I really, really needed Omega Supreme, and he sold me his Omega Supreme at the time. And then just by pure fluke, I sent him a message again saying, have you still got this guy? And he's like, yep, I've still got this guy. Oh, his works as well. His works as well. But then now I have a full complete. I need to work out where these go. I think these go like this. Let's have a look. I'm going to do a full video on this guy anyway. But yeah, this is Double Punch. And he is, you can clearly still see, based on Black Zarek. But there you go. Full complete video, transformation process, Action Master gimmick and everything coming up later today. Funnily enough, shouldn't take too long to do this. Let me know if you got it in the comments. Take care. Don't put his name down though, let other people guess, but let me know if you got it. Take care.